Hello everyone, Goatworm here, and today I have a special guest, my wife Heidi.
Hello everyone.
And today we have a special video where we're going to do it's going to be two parts, and I'm going to rank Heidi's favorite type, the dragon type Pokemon, and then the next video she's going to rank my favorite types, the ghost type Pokemon. Does that sound alright?
Sounds good to me.
Alright, so here we have our little Likert scale of strongly like to strongly dislike, and then at the top are going to be some of my favorite Pokemon, and then at the very bottom are the Pokemon that I don't really know, or we both don't really know or use. And so let's jump right into it. So first we have the Mega Charizard. For me, I just kind of neutral with Charizard and its megas.
Yeah, I kind of like the coloring of it. I think it has nice coloring, but I think I'd put it in like a similar category.
Yeah, around neutral. Maybe like, cause like the blue. I like the blue fire. So maybe somewhere between like or neutral.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in like, cause I think I like it more than normal Charizard.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, now for one of my favorite Dragon type Pokemon, the Alolan Exeggutor. Put that right where it belongs in favorites. All right, Dratini. I like Dratini. So I like Dratini. It's like a little dragon worm.
Dragon worm.
Yes. And I'm gonna put Dragonair and Dragonite in strong favorites. Kind of like in my Gen 1 ranking or tier list video. Something similar. I like how from Dratini to Dragonair it gets a little orb under its head, and then its wing-like ears.
Some free publicity for your first Pokemon tier list video there.
Yes. Oh, Mega Ampharos.
Okay, now you better be careful with this.
Okay, I like the design of Mega Ampharos. I like it better than regular Ampharos.
What? Really?
I like the hair.
What?
I like the hair. It has like.
No. I
Where
like
would
regular.
you rank it?
Well, Ampharos in general is in my top 5 favorite Pokemon, so it would go either in strongly like or favorites. But I think I like regular Ampharos better. I just think I like the tail on the Mega Ampharos, but there's just something about its hair that I just can't get past. I can't believe that's your favorite part.
I like the hair. I like the hair.
Okay.
And the tail part.
Interesting.
Okay, I like Kingdra.
Okay.
I like it more than its previous two forms.
Really? Okay.
You
know, I kind of feel like I have very similar, like, I think I'd like both Seadra and Kingdra the same. I don't know, there's just something about Horsey that's just so cute. You just really can't beat Horsey.
You like Horsey more? Or less than these,
think so. I think I like it just a little bit more. It's got such a simple design, but it's just so cute.
Alright, next we have Mega Sceptile. Mega Sceptile. I think I might have to go neutral on this one.
I think that's fair. I think I'd even have to put it... I don't know if I'd either have to put it in the neutral or the I don't know category, just because Sceptile, that line isn't my typical starter choice.
Okay.
So I just don't know too much about using it in battle or anything.
In my current Nuzlocke, I'm using Trico.
Some more publicity. Go check out the Nuzlocke video.
I'll leave links in the description for both those videos. I know getting up to Sceptile, but I don't think I ever used Mega Sceptile, so I'm either gonna go neutral or I don't know for this one.
Yeah.
I'll leave it in neutral for now.
Okay.
Okay, I really like Vibrava.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with this one.
And then
with these.
I like Flygon.
Okay, that's where Flygon belongs. For anyone who doesn't know, Flygon is my favorite Pokemon of all time. And Flygon is the reason that I really got to discover and love the dragon types. And ever since Flygon came out as a Pokemon, there's just been no other Pokemon that's been my all-time favorite. So I'm glad that Flygon is in its rightful position right now.
Flygon, in my opinion, has one of the best Pokemon designs.
It really does, and it's so versatile in battle. I've used Flygon for competitive battling, and I've watched other people use Flygon for competitive battling, and I just think it's one of those Pokemon that is one of the greatest of all time. Like, especially in the dragon category.
Alright, and then Vibrava is just...
perfect. Vibrava is just perfect. That's what you were going to say, right?
I was just going to say Flygon is the upgraded version of Vibrava, but yeah.
And you can't leave Trapinch out there. I know Trapinch isn't on our list, but Trapinch is in our hearts.
Alright, next is Altaria. I like Altaria.
I think Altaria has a cool design.
I don't know how I feel about its Mega, though.
Yeah.
I don't really... I'm gonna put in dislike. I'm not a big fan of Altaria's Mega Evolution.
I'm not either. It's kind of the same thing with the Ampharos one for me, where it's just doing a lot, and I don't know if it's effective. It's kind of the opposite of Charizard for me. I feel like Charizard is more minimalist, and it, like, is very aesthetically appealing. But I feel like Ampharos, Mega Ampharos, and Mega Altaria are just doing a lot, and it doesn't really coordinate with one another. But do you agree?
Yeah, I see what you mean by a lot, because the original design is just a cloud that is a bird.
Right.
And then in the Mega Evolution, they could try to like fan out the cloud a little bit, turn into more of like limbs. You have its singular long tail. Yeah, just a lot going on for that compared to its original design.
I mean, I don't necessarily have anything that I would say to like improve the design. Like, I'd really need to consider it for a while, but I just think that the design could be a bit more minimalistic and still look just as nice.
Next we have Bagon.
Oh yeah.
I like Bagon. I'm gonna put okay, I'm gonna put Bagon in the strongly likes.
Okay.
Because I like Bagon more than I like Sheldon.
I can get behind that.
And then I'm gonna put Salamence back up with either strongly like or favorites.
Salamence is so good. It's just such a classic dragon type Pokemon, and I just love it so much.
Because I get like almost Lavatar vibes from Bagon. Kind of like it's small but menacing.
Right.
Type of feel.
Kind of like Axew as well.
But then when it evolves into Shelgon, I just kind of feel like it loses some of that appeal.
Yes.
But then it gets that appeal back when it evolves into Salamence.
You know, when I was little, I didn't even always know that Shelgon was in there, because it just looks so much different than Bagon and Salamence. And that's fine, but I agree with your placement. I just think that it kind of loses some of that in its design.
Alright, I think next is Mega Salamence. I'm gonna say I'm not much of a fan of Mega Salamence.
I'm not either.
I like the wing idea, but I don't like, I guess, how compact they made it in the middle.
I think they had a good idea going, but I think that there could be some improvements on it. It's giving me, what is it? Lunatone?
Yes.
It's giving me Lunatone vibes, but not in the way that I want it to. I had to think for a minute. Solrock and Lunatone.
Yeah.
Go back to some previous gens.
Well, that's Gen 3 as well.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
But some, like, at the point we're at right now with Pokemon, some of them and the names and stuff all start to kind of blur together.
800. So.
Right. So then you have to just think for a minute.
All right, Latios and Latias.
Yeah,
Latias. I like Latias.
Two of my absolute favorite legendaries.
Looking at the lineup, I think I'm gonna put Latias and Latios both in the strongly like, just like cross comparing them.
Yes, I adore these two so much.
I kind of like the whole jet theme. It's kind of like almost like they're jets.
Yes.
As for their megas, I really do not like their megas due to the fact that they're pretty much the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If they were to have like even like the colors were different, then I feel like I'd like it a little bit more if it was, oh yeah, they're the same mega but just different colors, kind of like their original design is.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's the same color scheme, I'm gonna say I dislike those.
I think if they would have kept some elements of red and blue in them, that would have been fine. I really like how they kind of morph the colors together, the blue and red together. Like, I think that is really nice, but I get what you're saying. They pretty much look identical, and see, this is one of the ones where it's almost like this one's minimalist, and it needs to be doing more. So I think that's kind of what we're seeing as a theme with these megas. They're either doing a little bit too much or not doing enough.
They just copied and pasted.
Essentially, that's kind of what it looks like. But yeah.
Next is Rayquaza. I really like Rayquaza.
Would you put it as one of your favorite legendaries?
I'm gonna put it in favorites. Yeah.
Okay.
I really like Rayquaza. I like its mega. I think it's like I like its mega. I think it's kind of like what we're talking about, doing too much. It's just really close to that line.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put it in the.
I like
put it in the likes.
I like the color scheme of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has a nice color scheme.
I kind of like the little, like almost like the reins.
Yes.
On the head of it as well. All right, so now we're on to Gen 4 with Gibble. I like Gibble.
It's really cool to watch you do this too, because just to kind of see which of them are your favorites and which ones you don't like as much, because if I were doing this, we all know that they'd pretty much all either be in the favorites, strongly like, or like. Very few, if any, would fall below those categories. And so I just like being able to see which ones you feel like more strongly about.
Alright, so with Gibble and likes, what about Gabite? I like Gabite. I don't know if I like it as much as Gibble though. What do you think? What are you thinking? Where would you? So maybe neutral for now? Where would you put Gabite?
That's a good question. See, I feel pretty similar about Gibble and Gabite. So I don't know. But I like...
So you're feeling a little bit more like a like this then?
Well, see, I don't know, because these two are some of the few for the dragons where I feel more neutral about almost, because I like Garchomp, and I like Gibble, and I like Gabite. I just don't know if I like them as much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that together that they probably could go and like together.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put them both in the like. Garchomp is one of my favorite pseudo legendaries, so I'm gonna shoot him up there.
Garchomp is very
I like
good.
the whole land shark idea. I'm assuming a lot of people use Garchomp in the games.
Yes.
But for his mega, I think I'm gonna put his mega with Gibble and Gabite. I don't know how to explain. Just I feel like they added a lot of cool elements that kind of battled against each other almost.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I think I still like the design. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna put in like. Plus, it also has that speed drop for its speed drop with its attack boost. So I'm gonna put Mega Garchomp in light category.
I think Mega evolutions are like a really cool concept I mean, I think that I'm more, I don't want to say critical, but maybe just opinionated on them because I don't really use them very often. And I never have. And so I think that a lot of those design opinions kind of come from also just like not using them very often.
Yeah, I can agree with that because outside of a few megas, I think Mega Aggron, Tyranitar, and Banette, I don't think I use very many.
Yeah, I've pretty
any
much
others.
Only really used Mega Aggron for competitive purposes.
Next we have our main legendaries for Gen 4, Dialga. I personally really like Dialga.
I do too.
I
was so sad.
I like the color.
I was so sad when I didn't get Pokemon Diamond, but then I got Pokemon Platinum, and I also really liked Giratina, so it was okay.
I remember I liked, as a kid specifically, like the I like the color of it, and I feel like the way like the metal plates and how it being quadruped just worked really well.
Yeah, it just looks like a classic legendary Pokemon.
Yeah. Palkia. I like Palkia, not as much as Dialga.
Really? I mean, I think I like Dialga more than Palkia, but I don't know if it would be enough to drop him down a category.
Okay. One thing I do like is like this little like arm plate things, especially like in the movie where he uses the spatial Ren.
Yeah.
Using the arm plates, I really like that design of it. But something about Dialga, like design wise, better than Palkia.
Okay.
All right, so now we have Giratina. All right, so this one I really like Giratina.
I do too.
I think it's because it is a ghost type and a dragon type.
Got the best of both worlds there.
And it's just like the whole, like, not really demonic, but like the aesthetic of it.
Yes.
Like being like, not like a demon, but that's kind of like, well, that's kind of what it represents.
Yeah, a little
almost
bit.
With the not underworld, but I can't think of the name. Not mirror world. The other world that that's part of, and so I think I would give its alternate form up there as well.
Yeah, I like both forms of it.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Axew.
Another one of my absolute favorite dragon lines.
I think it's fair to put Axew with. Should I put with Gibble or Vagon?
I don't know, because Axew would go up in my favorites because I love Axew with all my heart and soul.
I'm gonna put Axew with Gibble.
You have different opinions on there.
I'm not the biggest fan of Fracture, so
Really?
I'm gonna put him more of a neutral position.
I love Fracture. I just think the whole line is perfect. It's kind of like the Flygon line. Like, I just think the entire line is perfect. Now that is a biased opinion because I love the dragon, so that's why we're doing this.
I'm just I'm doing these tier lists. I've noticed I'm not the biggest fan of middle evolutions.
Okay.
So maybe it has something to do with that. I just feel like, well, I guess it is an incomplete form considering it evolves into Haxorus, but just something about it feels kind of incomplete.
Okay.
But I really do like Haxorus, so I'm either gonna put him in strongly like or favorites.
I love everything about Haxorus. One of the best Pokemon in my opinion.
I'm gonna put him in favorites. I like Haxorus. Okay, next one's a fun one. Dradugon.
This is one of the dragon types that I don't like. I will say that.
I really like Dradugon solely due to its like sharp edges, kind of like Porygon. It, it's like a chimera that works almost. That's how I view it.
I know. I really want to like it. I just can't. I think maybe, I don't know. I just think like the color scheme and the design, they just don't really work for me as well as I want them to. I don't think it's a terrible dragon type Pokemon because I don't think any of them are like, the worst really Pokemon to exist, but this one is just not up there for me, so that is a differing opinion that we have.
Okay, was it Dino?
I think that's how I say it.
I like Dino. I like it. I don't even know how to pronounce this one's name. I know it has a Z and a W somewhere.
Yeah, and this is one middle evolution that I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, really? I'm kind of the opposite. I feel like it's just two Dinos put together.
I know, and that's why I just don't like it that much. Because I just feel like it's just too simple. Like it's like you said, you're literally just shoving two of them together.
Maybe it's the color scheme for me.
I mean, the color scheme is good. Like, I love Dino. But I just don't like that we're just shoving two Dino together and calling it a middle evolution.
Like Magnemite to Magneton?
But this one literally looks like if you take away their feet, it literally, and you would turn them a little bit so it looks like they just have one little spike instead of two.
Yeah.
It literally would look like two Dino just chilling together. I think if they changed the features a little bit more, I think I'd like it more. But I just can't with this one.
Don't. Okay, Hydreigon though, I really like.
One of my favorites.
That's going right up there.
One of my absolute favorites.
With Haxorus, the other dragon type of the gen.
So good. I think that the design is just perfect. I just wish we could fix the middle evolution.
It's almost like a Hydra.
Yeah, that's what I kind of
like about it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I think about it too. I just think it's got a really good design.
Alright, next is the legendaries. So, Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yes. This is Reshiram.
Reshiram, which fire dragon. Honestly, I think I liked both of the boxed Pokemon. The main legendaries. I like them both relatively evenly.
So you like Reshiram and Zekrom?
Yeah, pretty evenly.
Okay.
I don't know if I would bump them up with like, Salamence and those, but I like them.
I think I like Reshiram just a little bit more.
Okay.
But I think that, I have a pretty, similar for both of them. I think Reshiram just bumps up just a little bit more for me.
Okay. Alright. Is it the coloring, just the design of it?
I really like the design. I just think it looks really nice.
Alright, so now for the, Kyurem forms with Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yes.
I personally do not really like the Zekrom one. I think it's kind of like with the Dradugon. It's a chimera, but for me it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put it in strongly dislike. I really don't like that one. While the Reshiram one, I like the Reshiram one.
Yeah, I would agree with those.
Maybe it's just because it's hunched over for the Zekrom form, but I just can't get behind the Zekrom form versus the Reshiram form. Reshiram form I like. Alright, Kyurem by itself, I'd say I'm kind of neutral on it by itself.
Interesting. I don't think it's one of my favorites, but I think I'd put it in the like category. I think it looks nice.
To me, it looks kind of like an ice chicken.
Oh, okay.
Alright. So, let's see, that was Gen 5, now onto Gen 6. So I don't really know this Pokemon, so I'm gonna put it in the I don't know category.
Gen 6.
That was XY.
Yeah, see, I don't know why, but I didn't really do XY. Like, that's, I think, the one gen that I don't
Same
know
here.
all of the Pokemon very well, and I don't know if it's because I think that were we in high school when it came out, or were we in middle school?
I think like late middle school, early high school.
See, and I don't know why I never got XY. Like, I remember seeing ads for it coming out on my TV, but I just never got the game, so there's a lot of Pokemon for it that I just don't know very well. So yeah, I don't know this one either.
Alright, so the next one I know is a fossil Pokemon. So I'm gonna put this one in the I don't know, but I really do like its evolution. Like, just design alone, I really like the T-Rex fossil.
Now, I know my buddies Goomy, Sliggoo, and Goodra.
Yes.
Because they
Gen 7.
have such a peak design and are also some of my favorites. So I'm very curious to see where you're putting them.
I like Goomy.
I just think Goomy
and Sliggoo.
Yes, these are simple designs that work so well.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put Goodra in like category with its pre-evolutions or strongly like. That is
well,
what
I know where I put Goodra.
You put in favorites.
Favorites are strongly like. I just love Goodra.
I'm gonna put Goodra in strong like.
Goodra is wonderful.
I like how it's like a dragon snail.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's a dragon snail. All right. Was it Noibat?
Yes, one of my
Noibat's really
other
cute,
favorites.
so I'm gonna put it Noibat in likes, and I'm gonna put Noivern in strong likes.
I love Noivern so much.
If you've seen my Gen 1 video, I like the bat Pokemon.
I just think Noivern has such a great design.
Mm-hmm.
It really works so well, and I've used Noivern in battles, and I just love it. And that's all I have to say.
I like the ears because it reminds me of like Loudred, which I really like Loudred's design. So I think that definitely is a good thing with it. Is the ears? It's a dragon. It's a bat. All right. I think next is the Zygarde forms.
Yes.
So what is this one? I think it was 10%. I'm not a big fan of the 10%.
Really?
Or the dog form.
I like the dog form.
I'm gonna put that in the dislike. I'm not a huge fan of that. Was it 100% form of Zygarde? It looks like a mech.
See, I don't like that one. I like the dog form and then the final one.
The original?
Yeah, sorry.
You're good.
Again, it's that thing where sometimes I forget.
I like the whole mech design of the 100% form, but I really do like the 50% more than that.
I do too.
I like the worm design of
the worm.
Like the worm design of Zygarde.
All the dragon worms.
Yes. All the dragon worms need to stick together. Well, then again, Dratini's in like. But that's besides the point. Okay. Ooh, this is Heidi's favorite, Turtonator.
Now, I have nothing against Turtonator. It's not my favorite dragon, and that's okay. I don't think it looks bad. And why are you looking at me like that? Okay, it's just not my favorite design. Like, I don't have to say anything else.
I'll put Turtonator in neutral, because that's how I feel.
I don't have to say anything else about it. It's just not my favorite design.
And it's always the one we forget about. Turtonator. Okay, Drampa.
Now see, I dislike Drampa more than Turtonator.
What's wrong with Drampa?
I just don't like its design.
I like Drampa. Kind of like, I like it, it's like was it Nessie? Loch Ness Monster? I get vibes like that from Drampa, but the hairdo bumps it down a little bit.
And that's, like, where it does it for me, and I'm like, no. I just can't get myself to like Drampa.
Alright, next is the O's.
The O's?
I know
Kumako?
Kumako?
No, Kumako is from
Kuma-o.
So I'm a Spider, So What?
Kuma-o.
Yes.
I can't remember the other two's
One of them
names.
starts with a J.
Yes.
But these are our Alola dragons.
I wasn't really much of a fan of these ones. I like the whole, like, I guess, music idea of it. So, like, how they can clink their metal plates together, kind of like perform a song.
I really like their designs.
You know what? I feel kind of neutral with the first two forms.
Okay. I like Kumo.
Kuma-o. Yeah, I'm gonna put Kuma-o in the, like, kind of going to that, like, music idea. How it can clink together its plates. Plus, like, look at like its tail as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Was it Guzzlord?
No. I do not like the design. I do not like the name.
It's pretty ugly. I think it's funny.
There's just very few redeeming factors about this Pokemon. You're gonna put it in neutral?
I'm putting it in neutral because, like, I hate the design, but just something about it. It's like a guilty pleasure almost.
No. Why? No. Okay, I mean, you put it where you want it to go, but that is not where I would put it.
It has, like, I don't like the design, but just something about the design is funny to where I also like it. So I'm gonna put it in neutral.
Sure.
Okay, was it Ultimate Necrozma?
Yeah, I also...
I don't really know.
This one's ish for me. I don't really know too much about it, so I can't really say too much on it,
Right.
but I definitely wouldn't put it above the I don't know category.
Alright, so this, I can't remember the name.
I can't either.
But it's a dragon poison type.
Yeah, I know.
It evolves from that one.
That one.
Kind of looks like almost like the alien Pokemon in Gen 5. A psychic type. I can't even think of that one's name. Enigma? Something like that? It kind of looks like that. I like this design.
I think I'd have to put it in the I don't know category. I don't know any info on it.
I can't remember the name, but I remember using it and I liked it. So I'm going to put it in the like category.
Here we go.
This is peak Pokemon
best
design.
Pokemon Applin.
I love Applin.
So do I.
Frapple.
Now here's where Frapple. You mean Flapple?
Flapple.
See, this is how much you care about Flapple. You don't even get its name
I
right.
like Flapple. I like Flapple.
No.
But Appleton?
No.
Let's go.
No.
Love Appleton.
There can't be any Flapple slander in this house. And you are. I don't mind Appleton's design. I don't. But I just think that Flapple is so much more peak. And I mean, we can agree to disagree on that. And we always have. Ever since we saw Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. This is how it's always been. Maybe one day we can get Flapple.
Divided.
We can get Flapple up to the strongly likes. Because
All
I
right.
think it looks so good.
So for the Gigantamax though, I'm getting like Latios vibes.
Yes, I do not like their Gigantamax.
So I'm
forms.
gonna put those two with, or in the strongly dislike solely because like the same thing as Latios.
Yes.
All right, I know these are the fossil Pokemon for Galar. I like Dracofish. Dracofish is cool. He looks cool.
Dracofish is okay.
I do not know this one, so I'm gonna put this one that I don't know.
I don't know it very well either, but I hate its design.
This one has the fun name to pronounce. It's like Dura something.
I'm still like
But I don't
working
quite
on
know.
getting through the Galar region's Pokemon's names. Like I can
Right.
recognize them, but remembering their names is a little bit more difficult, so I don't really know about
Right.
these two either. But I mean, their designs are okay. To me, they resemble a fridge with legs.
I think this is supposed to be a skyscraper.
Yeah, so like they look very building-esque. So I don't know Because, like, I really like the ones that look like dragons.
Right.
Or they're very, like, dragony resemblance. And those two just don't do it for me. But here we go for my next favorite line.
Alright, Dreepy to Dragapult.
I love Dragapult.
Great. I love this line.
Such a great line.
Ghost Dragon for the win.
I know. If we could take our two typings and really have, like, a Pokemon to resemble us.
I'm sorry, I have to put Dragapult in the favorites.
I think that, like, the Dragon Ghost to represent, like, us together would be Dragapult because we both love it so much. It's just such a great design. And the entire line, all three of them have such a great design. Like, it's very much like Flygon and Haxorus for me. Like, it's just perfect all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Next. So these are like I think the third legendary.
And I know nothing about them.
Alright. Was it Draco Reggie? Or Reggie Drago.
Yes.
I don't know much about it. Its design looks interesting. So I think I'll either put it in I don't know, neutral or like.
That's a range.
Yeah, it is a range. But like, I don't dislike it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put in I don't know, solely because I do not, never used it, never played it.
What do you think of its design? Like, if you just had to talk about its design.
Overall, I like the Reggie's designs.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, so I think I would probably put it in like, if we're going solely off design.
Okay.
So I think I'll put it in the like category, because I think I like the Reggie's overall. I like their designs. Alright, and I think that is it for all the dragon types. So what do you think of my list?
I mean, I think you got some of them in the right spot. It would not be the same as my list. However, I really liked seeing you put them in their different rankings because the dragon type Pokemon has such a special place in my heart. And it always will be my favorite typing for Pokemon. And so to just see you list out all the different dragon types right now and see where they fall for you was exciting for me because I just really love the dragons. And I'm super excited to do the ghost type Pokemon in the next video.
Alright. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the comments, please leave me like your favorite dragon type Pokemon, what you like about it, what you dislike about, or your favorite Pokemon, what you like about it. Let me know what you think of this listing. What changes would you make to it? And
let him know. Let him know in the comments about how Flapple needs to be higher up on that list.
Alright. And again, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time for the ghost types.